influences. Now, I am just wondering why America does not exert pressure on Pakistan in different ways when it really can, considering it's such a strong country. Why does the problem really is that Pakistan doesn't seem to change its ways, and nothing seems to have an effect on it. It continues to do what it wants to do. So do you see something, a statement coming in from the US, a stronger statement perhaps, when it comes to this attack?
Well, Vaishali, as far as Pakistan is concerned, it is a state which uses terrorism as part of its ideology. It has been waging proxy war, not only against India, but against other countries as well. And it is the breeding ground of terrorism. And therefore, Pakistan linkage to the larger web of network or terrorist network is well established. I think the world knows about it because you can find every brand of terrorism, whether Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, and they're hobnobbing with the other terrorist organizations like ISIS and even Al-Qaeda, because Al-Qaeda chief was actually found and shot by the Americans in Abbottabad. The point is that as far as Pakistan is concerned, their ideology, their policies are well known, and ironically, only last month, Pakistan Chief of the Army Staff, now Field Marshal Munir, was hosted for lunch by the Americans. So Americans themselves are doing the double talk because they have used Pakistan to their advantage, and especially when it came to the war against America in Afghanistan, Pakistan was used very appropriately by Americans, and these terrorist outfits were effectively used. And only yesterday there was a news item that Pakistan plans to use Lashkar-e-Taiba against the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. So the point is that Pakistan is known for this game, using one terrorist group against the other, trying to establish that they are the victim of terrorism, but whereas they are the perpetrators of terrorism, and the world knows about it. And because they have a axe to grind, and America has actually warmed up to Pakistan for their own very, very transactional gains. But the point I'm trying to make is Pakistan policies, Pakistan brand is well known. But unfortunately, the countries like America, they hobnob with Pakistan basically to serve their own interest. And I think about 4 days back, America has, they were actually signed a deal of $650 million to upgrade the F-16 fleet of Pakistan to be used against the terrorists. And a well known historically that all Pakistan weapons of American origin have been used against India. So the point I'm trying to make is that while we are making all the noises, but when you come into the geopolitics, it's very, very self-centric, it's very, very national interest-centric, and therefore, while we have been making a lot of noise about Pakistan, but world doesn't get it right, and that's the irony. But that doesn't mean that we stop our effort. We should continue to, make it very subtle noises at the right forums that Pakistan must be reined in, because ultimately all those people who are supporting Pakistan are also going to be the victim of the same terrorism. So I think at the end of the day, until world comes together to fight terrorism as an evil, don't distinguish between the good and bad terrorism, don't place your national interest over terrorism, I think this menace is not going to end. And such instances will keep happening because, after all, there can be always a breach of security one way or the other. Vaishali.
All right, I request both my guests to stay on with me. I'll come back to you in a minute. Now, health authorities in South New Wales